Hello, everyone. I'm Monica Kincaid, and this is the Thought for Today, where we find encouragement, we build on our faith, and we stand strong in the authoritative Word of God. If you're in that season, of your life where God is showing you who really is in charge, my prayer is that today's thought replaces your unrest with God's peace. I remember being in a relationship with a guy and we could never get on the same page. I actually talked about it in my book Undefeated, how I wanted one thing and he wanted another. I kept trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. I was trying to fix it and make something happen on my own. All the while, God was trying to show me that he was the one who was in charge. And that's what makes the story of the Roman Centurion in Matthew chapter 8 so powerful. Unlike me, this man understood authority. He knew that commands, carried weight, that they were actually given without any questions. The centurion's experience led him to know that the right authority could always yield good results. So he came to Jesus begging him for help, not for himself or for his family, but for his servant who the scriptures say was suffering. Then Jesus responds by saying that he will go and he will heal him. Y'all keep listening because this is where we see God moving with authority. Point number one, God's authority is absolute. The centurion knew that human intervention was impossible, that there was no way for him to heal his servant. The shouting part for me is in verse 8. The centurion, did not need Jesus to be physically there in order for him to act. He said, Lord, you know what? I'm not even worthy for you to come to my house under my roof. But Lord, if you just say the word, just speak the word, and I know that my servant will be healed. The centurion recognized that Jesus had authority. His word alone carries power. He didn't, insist Jesus on coming to his home or performing some Jewish ritual. Jesus, y'all, doesn't need to be physically present to move mountains, to heal bodies, to touch hearts, or to change situations. Point number two, God honors faith. In verse 10, Jesus marvels at the centurion's faith, saying that he had not found anyone in Israel with this kind of faith. The centurion recognized, that Jesus' word alone carries authority. He found refuge not in the situation at home, but in the presence of Jesus. Like the centurion, when we come begging to Jesus to intercede for us, we're inviting him to move powerfully in our lives, even in the situations that seem impossible. The situation, is not our refuge. Jesus is. This requires faith and patience, trusting that God's timing is perfect, and yes, his plans are greater than our own. Our final point is this: God works beyond our limitations. This truth, speaks to weary souls. The centurion knew he could do nothing to heal his servant, yet he trusted completely in Jesus' word. If truth be told, a lot of us, we're trying to fix our own situations and we can't. But that's where Jesus steps in. So when Jesus spoke, the servant was healed, as verse 13 tells us, showing that God's authority can accomplish what we cannot. Because his power, goes beyond our limits. He is our safe place, a refuge where, we can lay down our burdens and find rest. As Jesus tells us in Matthew 11:28-30, we can come to him weary and heavy laden, and he gives us rest. Just as the centurion came to Jesus in faith, we can run to Jesus, trusting him to bring peace, provision, and protection in every situation. Our encouraging takeaway is this: confess that you cannot make things happen on your own. Jesus has all power and authority to make every crooked way straight. Trust him and rest in what only he can do. If surrendering or trusting God, has been hard for you like it has been for me, please let me know in the comments how he has shown himself faithful and to be your safe place even in your own life. Remember to like, subscribe, and share so more people can be encouraged. May God's blessings continue to overflow you. Until next time.